What's going on, everyone? LA Sports back with another video. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about the New York Giants, Mike Glennon, really only Mike Glennon, and a bit of Saquon Barkley. Mike Glennon is the worst quarterback to ever put on a New York Giant uniform. He's by far the worst quarterback in the NFL. This guy's awful. There's no words to say how bad Mike Glennon is. The guy was 4 for 11. He had 24 yards passing. He was sacked 4 times. He fumbled it 4 times. Every single time he got sacked, he fumbled the ball. He lost 2 of those fumbles. He threw 2 interceptions. This guy's terrible. There's just there's no words to express how bad this guy is. It's unbelievable to me that you could have as many completions as turnovers. It's unbelievable. It's crazy. In the whole game for the New York Giants as a team, they had minus 10 passing yards. It's incredible. I've never seen as bad a quarterback as we saw today. Mike Glennon was standing in the pocket as if he had all day to throw. I'm really confused. He didn't even go to Kenny Golladay once. Well, he did actually, and the one time he did, he got picked off. It's just terrible. He's just not good. I don't know. And I've said this before, and I'll say it again. I know for sure I said it on Twitter. I don't know how you could look at Mike Glennon. How do you look this guy in the eye and pay him $1 million? That's terrible. The fact that Dave Gettleman and the New York Giants did that is beyond me. There are millions of hundreds of millions of people in the world that work harder than Mike Glennon, are better at their job than Mike Glennon, and they don't even make a fraction of what Mike Glennon makes. It's disgusting. This guy is terrible. He had more turnovers than points the New York Giants scored. There's just atrocious stats you could look at. He's awful. The guy sucks. He's the worst quarterback in the NFL. It's not even close. I don't know how the guys in the NFL, every single one of you guys watching this video could probably have done a better job than Mike Glennon today. He sucks. Hopefully the new GM the Giants bring in knows what the hell he's doing. We can only hope as fans that guy's going to know what he's doing, but he's going to know damn well that Mike Glennon's not a quarterback. The amount of times we put him in the Wildcat today put Barkley in the Wildcat today tells you all you need to know about Mike Glennon. They have no trust in the guy. They ran the ball 1,000,000 times. He's just awful. I just know that he's not going to be back next year, and I know that we're going to have a backup who hopefully knows how to play the game of football. It's something that, whoever the next GM is, they absolutely need to do. Not Jake Fromm, because he sucks as well. Not Mike Glennon. There needs to be a real backup quarterback, like a Jacoby Brissett, like an Andy Dalton, Marcus Mariota might be too expensive, but there's some guys out there that the Giants can sign as a backup quarterback that aren't Mike Glennon. They gave up, Colt McCoy, who is miles better, but we're done with Mike Glennon. Saquon Barkley, this guy today was unbelievable. And if it weren't for him, the Giants probably, they wouldn't have scored. They probably would have negative yards in general. Barkley was the only thing that was going for the Giants offensively. And Andrew Thomas had a good day. He threw Robert Quinn into the ground 1,000,000 times. He gave up 1 sack, but part of that is because Mike Glennon's got no mobility whatsoever. If Daniel Jones were the quarterback, that sack doesn't happen. But the amount of times Andrew Thomas stuck Robert Quinn into the ground and just let him lay there like a sack of potatoes, it was great to watch. Andrew Thomas is the franchise left tackle of his team far and away. But other than him, Saquon Barkley was the best. Well, these were the only two guys that knew what the hell they were doing offensively. And realistically, it's not fair. I mean, for Kenny Golladay, they don't even go to the guy. They don't throw to him, and when they do, it's in double coverage, and it's tipped for an interception. I mean, you really feel for Kenny Golladay. The guy doesn't get the ball. But Saquon Barkley in this game was terrific. And for all the New York Giants fans upset about Barkley and, the guy sucks, better, they should cut him. They should trade him for a 6th-round pick. He had over 100 yards against one of the better defensive fronts in the NFL, behind by far the worst offensive line, in New York Giants history. I mean, this offensive line, it's just so bad. No one could do anything behind that. So it's beyond impressive what Saquon Barkley was able to do today. And if next season he's able to consistently play this way, the way he did today, with a offensive line that's going to be better because we're going to spend important draft picks on it, with an offensive play caller that knows what the hell he's doing. He knows about the game of football. If he's able to do this, he's going to, in my opinion, he deserves a second contract, or at least a 1-year deal to say do it again. But in the end, if Saquon Barkley plays this way, he's by far one of the top running backs in all football. I mean, he's terrific when he's at his best, and I still don't think he's fully recovered from the injury. So next season's going to be a totally different year for Barkley. Better offensive line, better situation, better play calling, back to full strength and full health. His mind will be back. Giants will, hopefully Jones is able to play somewhat well. He's damn well, he's going to be better than Mike Glennon and Jake Fromm, but in the end, I think Saquon Barkley is still one of the top backs in all of football when he's healthy, and we saw a bit of that today. But that's all I got in this video, guys. You guys let me know down below in the comment section your thoughts on Mike Glennon. The guy sucks. Let me know what you think about Saquon Barkley. I think he's starting to find his way, find his head again. Hopefully he's able to have a great season next year, and hopefully he's a long-term running back of the New York Giants. But that's all I got in this video, guys. You guys, as always, please leave a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you guys, and we'll see you guys on the next video. Let's go, Giants.